everyone. Welcome into Out of Bounds. I'm your host, Lisa Matthews, and today our very special guest, as you can see here, is the Patrick Peterson. Thank you for joining us here today.
No problem. Thanks for having me, Lisa.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun show. Fans are going to be sending in, I'm sure, tons of questions for you to answer, and then we have some games. Brandon is going to be scrolling through those a little bit later. But first things first, how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was great.
And it was your daughter's second
birthday Sunday. Thanksgiving was unbelievable. Sunday was even better. Not only getting the W, but for my daughter's birthday. That was unbelievable, and her actually coming on the field, giving me a kiss before the game, so that was pretty sweet. But Thanksgiving was great, and I'm happy to spend another healthy one with my family.
All right, what did you get your little girl?
For her birthday, honestly, I never get her nothing for her birthday.
They don't remember.
Yeah, so I have to wait till she get about maybe next year, but for sure when she's in school and she'll really understand what gifts really
then
means.
Christmas, I'm just gonna be like making a list for you.
In our household, we recycle a lot because so many people give her so many gifts.
I'm sure.
So we just like, all right, we'll let you open about five presents now, and we'll save the rest for Christmas.
Wow, look at that! Wow. All right. Let's jump into some of the games that we have ready for you.
Okay.
The first one is just whatever comes to your mind first when I read out the sentence. Okay.
All right.
Fastest DB on the Arizona Cardinals.
Patrick Peterson.
Boom. He's really good at this.
Is it even close?
No, it's not close. Not close.
Okay.
Maybe Justin. Okay.
We'll
Maybe.
have to see. Buddha
Buddha is fast. I forgot about that little rookie.
That little rookie.
I'm still the fastest, though.
Okay. All right. Bruce Arians.
Ooh, fiery.
That's a good one. Fiery. LSU.
Booming.
This one's going to be good. Peyton Peterson.
My little princess.
I just love how she's just like the star on all your social media.
I know,
your
right?
Snapchat, it's like, I'm not even, just watch Peyton.
Yeah, she takes.
We watched her just grow up before her first steps on Snapchat.
Right.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Takes whatever he wants.
That's a good one. He looked good last game.
That he did.
Badger back. Okay, fastest car you've driven. Ooh.
Fastest car I've driven. I drove it actually to the game. My 458 Ferrari.
How fast does it go?
It has 220 on the dash. I won't tell you how fast I got it, but it was the fastest I've ever been in a car.
We're not cops over here. I'm just saying. No.
I know.
All right.
There may be some watching
Safety first.
Safety first.
Brandon, any questions coming in? I'm sure.
Yes.
Should be some piling up.
We have a lot of questions for you, Patrick. No
Shoot 'em.
surprise.
No surprise.
So, David wants to know, what are your thoughts on the Pro Bowl selections this year, your position? There's a lot of obviously great corners out there. What do you think about selections, where you're at?
Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at.
I think we see it was like 8th or something. I'm not sure.
But
what are your
it's
thoughts?
just going by the fans voting right now, right?
Yeah, and then I think it's like a combination. But like, do you think you'll make it and stuff like that?
I should. I should.
Well,
make
now's
it.
the time. Get it out. How can fans vote for you?
Yeah, how can fans vote, Brandon?
Tell them, Brandon.
They could go to azcardinals.com/Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I feel like
get
everyone
P2
that
in.
asks a question today needs to go on and vote.
And they can DM the NFL Twitter
I agree.
account.
Lisa just made a great point. If you're
Boom.
listening and you sending in questions, go vote P2 because 8th is not a good position, although
It just started.
we know it's really real.
I think you'll get there.
Yeah, you're fine. This is just like add dramatics. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. Any other ones?
We have a fan said, "Why are you such an epic player?"
Why am I such an epic player?
How do you answer that?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm such an epic player.
That's from Mark.
Mark, I don't know. Like in one of my all-time favorite mafia movies, Gotti. I was just born to be something I was born to be. I don't know why I'm so I don't know why I'm so epic as a football player.
Right, but then you can go back to just how hard you've worked just to get to this point and everything like that. I mean, obviously, born with athleticism.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's something I wasn't.
Yeah, I definitely work
Something he was
extremely hard at my craft year in and year out because I take pride in being, recognized as the best at my position. So I work extremely hard throughout the off season and also throughout the season as well.
It was funny, actually. There was a piece on Good Morning Football today, and Brandon Flowers, who played in the league a long time, fellow Broward County guy, was asked to his top 5 corners in the game. You came up. He said, "I started as an athlete and have become a tactician." So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dave
Was
wants
that
to.
number one?
He didn't. He said in no particular order.
Oh, okay.
So he listed
Nah, it's
you.
okay. I just
He said Xavier.
It's like, I'm going to hit him up.
I think.
just
I
messing
think you're
around.
number one.
I'm just messing.
Number one in Brandon's heart.
Yeah, both.
Both Brandons.
Dave wants to know. You have to go against Seals Jones in practice. What do you think about him?
Yeah.
I'm thinking he has no limits. Like, what have you seen going against him?
It's actually funny that he asked me, I'm kind of upset that they didn't put the part that I talked about in my wire when he had that big game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, we couldn't wait to see him arrive in this moment because we practice against him every single day. He's been taking balls off our heads every single day. So we knew he had it. It was just all about putting him in that spot and letting him just flourish. And he's been doing that, I believe, 3 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Over 100 yards, I believe. So he's definitely a secret weapon for us in this offense going forward.
All right, we'll get back to you for the next part.
Okay, this game is called This or That.
This or that. Mm-hmm. How do I play that?
Well, I'm going to give you 2 options, and you're just going to pick which one and kind of tell me why.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So, example, 21 or 7.
Okay, I got you.
So, answer.
Oh, 21 to 7? I will go with 7.
Okay, why?
The number 7 is
else?
always been my favorite number. And the reason I wore number 7 was because my dad, he played football, and he wasn't able to play football throughout his college career, so I wanted to wear number 7 to kind of represent my dad.
Nice. And then how'd you get 21 then?
Deion Sanders, that was my idol growing up, and if I could wear number 7 in the NFL, I would have, but I had to pick a number between 20 and 49, I believe, and 21 is the best looking one, and obviously Deion made that number so famous, and I wanted to kind of keep it going.
Cool. All right, holding a receiver to 0 catches or having a pick 6. That's hard.
Yeah, it is very hard, and I don't get many picks anyway, so I probably have to say hold a receiver to no catches.
Okay.
I believe that carry much more weight than an interception to me, because with me being a man-to-man cornerback, I'm always playing with my back against the wall.
Right.
I'm sorry, with my back against the quarterback, so it's very sudden that I get an opportunity to see the ball. But I do have some of the best ball skills in this game, but I probably have to say shutting the receiver down is much more significant to me.
How about the toughest matchup that you've faced
Throughout my career?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 of them. I have to go with Antonio Brown, Calvin Johnson, and Julio Jones. Julio Jones gave me my worst game ever, and I still remember that game to this day. But it's always a great matchup when I have an opportunity to line up against Julio.
Okay, last one. Pretty easy in my book. Tacos or a sandwich?
Sandwich.
See, we're going to fight about this. When you told me you don't like I'm still bitter. You guys, I am bitter about this.
You got to get me some authentic Mexican food.
What's wrong with what you've had? I'm just so curious.
It always just turns my stomach. I never had a good experience, ever.
See, my favorite day is Taco Tuesday,
Yeah.
which also is P2 Tuesday. So we're going to figure this out.
And you started P2 Tuesday, too.
I'm gonna feed you tacos, and you're gonna be like, okay, I get you now. I'm sure fans are gonna want to know why he doesn't like tacos, but what are they saying right now?
So there actually is a food question, and someone wants to know: do pineapples belong on pizza?
No,
Hey.
not
Oh,
at all.
pineapples.
Pineapples belong on ham,
Pina colada.
pina colada drinks, and just as a fruit platter, as something just to pick up and go.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never been a
Fusion.
big fan either.
Anytime I hear pepperoni, I'm sorry, pineapples on pizza, I just
Okay.
it just turns me. It just that's not a good combination.
I can respect
We
that.
have one more food question for you,
Oh.
and Della wants to know, or
Who?
Della says my
Della?
8-year-old wants to know. I'm assuming it's her son Anthony. What is your favorite ice cream? Because she said I could give Anthony a shout
My
out.
favorite ice cream, Bluebells, butter pecan, hands down.
Okay.
Go get you a gallon if you don't have one. Half a gallon. I'm
A
sorry,
gallon.
half a gallon.
Switching topics off the food.
Off the
Okay, off the food.
We talked about a young tight end, Ricky Seals-Jones, guy he's had some chemistry with, Blaine Gabbert. Nick wants to know, what are your thoughts on Blaine?
Blaine's looking real good. A lot of energy in practice. He's very focused. And the thing I like about Blaine is that he can maneuver and get out of trouble when he needs to. I believe the game is definitely evolving in that direction of at least a little bit of mobility, to get out of trouble here and there. But Blaine has definitely been doing everything that he can do to put himself in the best position possible to help this team win ball games, and we can't ask for any more out of him.
So we would definitely have to talk a little bit about LSU, your time there. We asked about the number 7. So someone wants to know, at LSU, who is the funniest player you played with? And that question's from Carson.
Carson. Jai Eugene was the funniest person I've ever been around till this day.
Oh.
I mean, he is the life of the party. You can even ask, if Tyron comes on this show, he'll probably say Jai Eugene as well. That guy, from the time we wake up in the morning, you can hear him throughout the dorm room till we get to the breakfast club. That's what they call the study hall breakfast club. Until we got to the weight. I mean, every second of the day he was cracking a joke on someone, or he was, it's just the life of the party. And he was just a fun guy to be around, because if you're having a bad day, you can always count on him to make you smile.
What about right now here on this team? Who's the
on this team?
There's so many.
Ling Ling is one of them. Brandon Williams, if you guys don't know who that is. Kerwin Williams is another. He's kind of quiet around you guys, so you guys don't see that side that we see. And the third one, I'll probably have to say Robert is a weird, funny.
Yeah. He just adopted some kittens. Like 4 kittens.
Yeah. He's a very, very good guy. Definitely will want him in my foxhole for sure.
I love his wardrobe choices. Always want to see what he wears.
Yeah, I mean,
there were points last year where people thought he lost the QB challenge, I think, with the outfits.
Yeah, I mean, when we was in London, I thought that was money, though.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, I thought that was money. That was him all day.
All right, last one.
We have one question.
One more?
So Jerron Brown last week talked about how he looked up at the scoreboard and used the video boards that make the catch, actually, because he was looking up at the play. Jim O wants to know if you've ever done that before.
Jim O from
looked at the
video,
jumbotron like as the play's going on.
Yep. Kind of watch it develop. See.
Nah, I never done that before. As a defensive player, I do not want to do that because I want to be tuned. I got to be tuned into my guy. So,
what about as a returner?
As a returner?
Yeah.
No. I honestly, I don't even notice anything on the field once the ball is in my hand and once the player's going. I don't hear the crowd. I'm just dialed in.
It's kind of like me when I'm getting those tweets out.
Dialed in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we have to log off here, do you want to say something to the fans?
Bird Game reporting live from Out of Bounds P2. Hope you guys show up Sunday with your red shirts, white shirts, yellow shirts, black shirts, whatever. Be red, see red.
And Pro Bowl vote.
Oh, yeah. Pro Bowl vote, too. Get P2 in there, man. 7 straight years, 7 in a row. I think I might be the only DB to do that.
Yep.
Probably.
Something like that.
We'll look that up.
We'll see.
Happen.
Get me there.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us right here on Out of Bounds.